Oh, and we're going already. Hey, how you doing? Let's shoot a quick video on what I learned yesterday. My name's Ryan J. What did I learn yesterday? Well, this weekend I enrolled myself in a sales and marketing boot camp training because I kind of like to learn stuff, even if it's a refresher and I think I already know it all. It's always good to get a refresher. So it's 5 days. So what I'm shooting this video on is a recap from day one of what I learned and what was taught. And if it was a refresher for me, whatever, that's fine. But I kind of feel like it's my duty to impart the knowledge on you if you're watching this. So if you haven't heard this message before, then it's brand new to you. And so I'm providing value and now you're learning stuff. And it'll help me learn too, because now I'm teaching it, so I learned it. I've of course implemented it, but to teach it is actually a benefit to me as well. So it's a two-sided street thing here. You know, you're getting the value and you're doing me a favor. So I appreciate you for watching this. So this is kind of the day one. So it starts off pretty basic. Now, when I mean that, so it's like a 101 course. So this would be a home-based business, network marketing, multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing, 101 course for you. Fair? You go to college, you take the first course, it's labeled 101. Once you do that, then you get to take the 201 course, and so on and so forth. All right, so these are action steps, all right? It's cool to know the thing, but it's even better, and it's gonna be beneficial to you to put action into this. So you might want to take notes. I took my notes yesterday and I wrote down the key points. I might create a PDF and give it to you if you want. Hit me up in the comments if you think that's a good idea or a bad idea, or you don't want the PDF, whatever. All right, here's the information. So the two main points were better and better each day. Okay, so here you were yesterday. Today, you're just going to be better and continually getting better. Another point that was made is to keep it simple. Anything that gets complex generally doesn't get the point across, and if you have to go in depth. So simplicity and keeping it simple. So kind of like this video, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to condense everything that I learned, try and keep it under 20 minutes and bring out the bullet points, the simple bullet points for you. Actionable bullet points. Okay. Step one, get clear on your brand, who your dream clients are, and your message to the market, what your message to that market is. So figuring out like your target market and your branding. Now, branding isn't like what the Pepsi logo looks like, or branding isn't like, I don't know, Taco Bell, or it's not one of those type deals. It's not the color of your logo. It's not the picture that you have. Yes, those are important and, can be congruent, but what your personal brand is. So if you're watching this and you're watching me, you probably have watched another video of mine or something like that. Somehow, you kept coming back to watch me. And that's cool, and I appreciate you. So with that, somehow we resonate together. If you don't like my stuff, then you're not watching this and haven't even got to this point in the video. But I highly recommend that you do anyhow, because, well, I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Anyhow, so your message, how you talk, the problems that you solve, that is your brand. Okay? All right. So getting clear on who you serve. Now, you may be thinking, well, my product and service and opportunity is so awesome, everybody should have it. Well, you know what? You might have a point, but when you're trying to serve everybody, I don't necessarily think that you're serving anybody. Because you just get washed away in the whole red ocean type deal where everybody's trying to help everybody. Niche it down. You know, the simplest way for me as to how I came about figuring out who I serve is the person. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm looking at the person I was 6 months ago. I'm looking at the person I was a year ago, 3 years ago. What were my struggles then? What did I do to overcome and learn from them? What were my takeaways? And sitting here right now, I'm like, oh, well, I learned this and I learned this, and I knew that, learning how to copyright was kind of a big deal. Having a CRM is kind of a big deal. Creating curiosity posts is way better than just spamming my link all over the place. You know, there are some things that don't work. And most of the things that don't work are literally what your company tells you to do. Hit up your friends and family, spam your link, and just keep doing that over and over and over until they die. That's not a very sound strategy. So for me to figure out who I serve, it was literally just me in my past. So what does that look like for me? Well, I talk a lot about mindset. I talk a lot about personal productivity. I talk a lot about mental barriers and breaking through them. I also talk a lot about health and wellness. One of my products is a health and wellness product. My coaching and training comes mostly from mindset. So that's who I serve. I'm probably serving, and my customers are a lot like me. Probably guys with an entrepreneurial spirit. Sometimes women pay attention. That's cool. But in my brand, I call myself Massive Life-Changing Value. That's pretty broad, but I do niche down from the Massive Life-Changing Value because, well, one, those are awesome keywords for the algorithm. So, yeah, bonus. All right, so figuring out who you serve. All right, now let's go to four questions here. And what are these four questions? Well, they're going to help you figure out you and figure out your brand, your message, and why are people looking at you, and what problems do you serve, and why they should be working with you or buying from you, or whether it's your product, service, or opportunity. Okay? So, number one, who you are. Well, I'm Ryan J. I'm from the Midwest. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a marketer. I own a couple of businesses in health and wellness and mindset. That's me. Who are you? Okay? What do you stand for? All right? So, do you stand for capitalism? Do you stand for freedom? Do you stand for fairness? Are you honest? What are your key traits that you bring to the table? I like to think I'm disciplined, so discipline is cool. Mindset, want to think that I'm eternally optimistic. All right. So that's what I stand for. What do you stand for? Number one, who are you? Number two, what do you stand for? The third question is, who do you serve? Okay, so number three, the third question, who do you serve, really ties back into how I started the video, is to what's your target market, who is your ideal customer, what's their niche, and what are their interests, and what are their pain points. Okay, what their pain points are is how you're gonna throw yourself into the mix and be there with a solution. All right, and serving. So who do you serve ties right back in to your target market, your brand, your dream clients. Okay. And number four, how do you serve them? I don't know. I guess it's Field of Dreams. I just build it and do it, and here's my link and they come. No. Okay, what are you selling? All right, what's the product? What's the service? Or what's the business opportunity? Okay, how are you serving them and fixing their problem? Because really, like, you might think I'm cool and all, but you don't pay attention to me or get my products and service because you think I'm cool. You do it because one of my products will help you lose weight, and it increases with focus and productivity and gives you energy. You're going for that, not because I'm cool. You might pay attention to me because I'm providing value on sales and marketing, and sometimes I give out free gifts and links to help you solve a struggle that you're having. Okay, so that's serving. How are you serving it? Okay, so for you, write down a list of the benefits that your product, service, or opportunity can solve, or not what it is, what it can solve. Create a free giveaway around that, and then market that out. All right, so you're creating an offer. So here, for example, is one, and I did this already. I mean, it's working for me right now as I speak. 10 steps to lose weight or stay baseline this holiday season. Okay, 10 steps. All right, so that goes with maybe a little bit more increased activity, consuming more water, watching your sleep, get some exercise, stay away, and use some more of your self-discipline. For maybe one piece of pie is fine. 3 pieces of pie, you knew you should have stopped after the first piece of pie. Steps like that. And then always, step number 10, include one of your products, service, or opportunities into the offer. Okay? So now you've created an offer. You know who your target market is. Now you just broadcast that and let people know about it. How do you do that? With curiosity posts. I have training on that. If you'd like to get into some more curiosity and attraction marketing type way, rather than spamming your link and creating links that or creating posts that people just post their offer under, those are usually from the spammy groups anyhow. And yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, of course, reach out to me and I'd be more than happy to answer them. If you like this and you dig this type of training, I got a great Instagram training that I can send out to you. I also have a great training on using Instagram and Facebook stories, the new little feature stories at the top. Some people don't even scroll through Facebook anymore. They just watch the stories. Okay, well, stories are a little bit shorter in time frame, like 30 seconds, I think, is all you can really post right now. So how to use that 30 seconds beneficially to market, promote your business, it's a no-brainer. I can give that to you for free anyhow. Speaking of groups, tomorrow's training is on how to utilize Facebook groups to market and promote yourself in a genuine connection type way. Genuine connection type way. So I'm excited to shoot that video for you. All right, that wraps it up. Take it easy. Make it an epic day. Bye. Oh. Stop.